Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking The Ordinary skincare. Now, let's be honest, who hasn't used at least one product from The Ordinary? I think we all fell in love with the brand's simplicity, their beautifully affordable and drugstore price point products. However, when it comes to The Ordinary, there are a couple of things you need to be aware of specific to this brand to use the products correctly. This will maximise the results you get in terms of your own skincare routine and minimise the risk of side effects and irritation. I want to share all of these in today's video, so sit back, relax. Let's talk how to use The Ordinary correctly. Now, before we get into this video, I would love it if you'd sound off in the comments section below with your experience of The Ordinary as a brand, any of the products that you've reached for, your holy grails, your total fails. Let's get that conversation going. I'd also love to know if you're one of the few people out there that's yet to experiment with this brand, and some of the reasons why that might be the case. Whatever your thoughts and feelings on The Ordinary, hopefully you will want to give this video a big thumbs up and a like. I'm all about giving people the information to make their own decisions when it comes to skincare, because different products will work differently for different people. This is all about being informed as consumers, and so by giving the video a thumbs up and a like, it's one great way of helping me to get this message out there. We could be using The Ordinary incorrectly, and I never want that to be the case because I'm all about maximum results, minimum side effects. But with all that being said, shall we cut the waffle and just delve straight on in? And I just want to say, I've been guilty of all of these 5 things that I'm going to call out today. There is zero judgment, and always remember that different products and ingredients will react differently on different skin types, so always do what works for you when it comes to skincare. Hopefully this will be a little bit food for thought. And I think the first mistake we make when it comes to The Ordinary is feeling like we have to shop exclusively from that brand. This means often we'll reach for this product, The Ordinary Mineral UV Filters SPF 15. No. This was a huge mistake that when I first reached for The Ordinary, I was really keen to try this product because it can be difficult to find a drugstore and affordable sunscreen, particularly a mineral one. So I was really intrigued by this. This is just one of those universally bad products. I don't want to read The Ordinary to filth. All brands, no matter how good they are, have their holy grails and fails, but I've struggled to find a single person that this product would actually work for. The reason I'm calling this out as a mistake when it comes to The Ordinary is if you feel like you have to have your whole routine, including SPF, from the brand, you might be finishing with this product and thinking, oh, I just hate the way my skin looks. I hate this. Don't look forward to applying my sunscreen because this just doesn't really work for anyone. I'm here to tell you that there are just some better drugstore SPFs on the market, and I captured some of my favourites in a recent video, which I'll link up there. The problem with this product is it's really thick, it's really gloopy, it leaves a very visible white cast. It doesn't really work for a whole range of different skin tones, so it's not that accessible, and honestly it just feels really awful on the skin. It's a shame because I do still think there's gaps in the market for affordable mineral sunscreens. This just isn't it, and don't feel that you have to shop exclusively The Ordinary, particularly when it comes to sunscreens. Finish your routine with just a better quality SPF and you still don't need to break the bank with those drugstore options. The second mistake I think we all make when it comes to The Ordinary is not customizing their moisturizer. I'm talking about this, The Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors with Hyaluronic Acid. A really nice, basic, super affordable moisturizer that I think will work for a lot of skin types. However, no moisturizer is going to be universal. So if you reach for this product and think it's just not cutting it in terms of your own skin type, don't forget you can customize it. What I'm talking about is if you have super dry skin and you just need a little bit more hydration than what you're going to get from this product, why not add a couple of drops of your favorite facial oil into it, mix it in the palm of the hand, and that'll just increase the benefit in terms of moisturizing and hydration that you're going to get from this product. Similarly, if like me, you're super oily and acne prone, and you find this product maybe is a little bit thick, a little bit too occlusive on the skin, you could add a couple of drops of the marine hyaluronics or the amino acids from The Ordinary into it. Again, mix it in the palm of the hand and apply it. It just shears it out a little bit, helps it to absorb that little bit better, and it applies a little bit more lightweight way than the traditional moisturizer without that customization. Never feel that you just have to use this product in isolation. Add a little to it to customize it for your own skin type. Even after that customization, this will still be one of the most affordable moisturizers you'll find on the market and is genuinely really well formulated. It's just the case that whatever brand you reach for, very few moisturizers are applicable for every single skin type. Always bear that in mind. Remember, customization can be your friend. I think the third mistake we all make with The Ordinary is having a little bit too much hyaluronic acid in our lives. Now, most of The Ordinary skincare products are formulated with a base of hyaluronic acid. That's just because it's a super cheap and inexpensive ingredient to formulate with and does have some genuine benefits. Because The Ordinary are like drugstore to their core, in order to really be able to deliver those affordable prices, they have to look for some really cheap and inexpensive base ingredients like hyaluronic acid. The problem is, if you use every single product from The Ordinary, you're going to be compounding hyaluronic acid on hyaluronic acid on hyaluronic acid, which can be a little bit problematic. Too much hyaluronic acid can actually lead to redness, peeling, sensitivity, and irritation. Similarly, if you're using an awful lot of this humectant, which actually attracts and retains moisture within itself, there's a limited amount of moisture that it can take from the environment, so it might start sucking it from the deeper levels of our skin, actually exacerbating the dryness that you might see. I'm not a huge fan of overloading the skin with hyaluronic acid, so you do have to be a little bit mindful and a bit careful when it comes to The Ordinary. One of the key things I do straight off the bat is forget The Ordinary hyaluronic acid serum. You don't need it. You're getting hyaluronic acid in all the other products. You don't need a standalone product to just compound that. Save a little coin, save an extra step in your skincare routine, and do away with The Ordinary hyaluronic acid. When it comes to the other products, just be mindful of the amount of hyaluronic acid within them. So I just called out and spoke about their moisturizer, formulated with hyaluronic acid. One of my favourite of their exfoliators is this, which is lactic acid, also in a base of hyaluronic acid. And then you come to some of their peptide products, which again, formulated with hyaluronic acid. So just be very mindful of that and see if you can minimize the total number of products from The Ordinary within your skincare routine to get maximum benefit, but minimum risk of having too much hyaluronic acid. Now, I think the fourth mistake we all make is we reach for the most popular products from The Ordinary first. You know what? The Ordinary took Instagram, YouTube, Reddit by storm, and just about everyone was posting about their favorites. Unfortunately, the three cult favorite Holy Grail products and bestsellers, in my opinion, are actually the three worst products from The Ordinary. And some of the unsung heroes just don't get any praise when really they could be game-changing for your skincare routine. The three that I personally would avoid are these three. This is The Ordinary Peeling Solution. Just way too strong. I used to love it, and I've got very resilient skin that isn't prone to sensitivity. I used to love this, and then I learned, actually, when it comes to exfoliation, little and often is crucial. Go for something that's super gentle and use it consistently in the long term. You'll get a better glow, a better amount of radiance from the skin than using something super harsh like this that can just lead to redness, irritation, and actually I find my skin became duller the more frequently I used it. Definitely not a star performer, but one that I think is just about the most talked about and hyped from The Ordinary. I also am not a huge fan of these two products. I spoke about the hyaluronic acid just now. You don't need it. You're getting this ingredient in every other product. You don't need to spend on a standalone hyaluronic acid serum. But again, everyone touts this as being like the best anti-aging product from The Ordinary. Just not the case. And finally, let's talk about The Ordinary niacinamide. Niacinamide in a low concentration can have some great benefits. Brighten the skin, calm, soothe, and help fade hyperpigmentation. I love all that. But when it comes to The Ordinary niacinamide, this is way too high a concentration, 10%, where most studies say 5% is the optimum, maximum results, minimum sensitivity. And also, some of the other ingredients that this is formulated with are quite stripping on the skin, which is why you get that foaming action when you apply it onto damp skin. Not great, kind of acts like a surfactant to really strip the skin. I would say forget the hyaluronic acid, the peeling solution, and the niacinamide, and focus down on their star products, the unsung heroes like The Ordinary amino acids, which is game-changing, the lactic acid that is my favourite exfoliator, and some of their vitamin C derivatives, super inexpensive and will get your glow game on point in an instant. The fifth and final mistake we all make is failing to match The Ordinary products to our skin type. The Ordinary don't offer a whole lot of range in terms of different concentrations suitable for different skin types, so we're kind of sold as it will just work for everyone. That's just never going to be the case. It won't be for The Ordinary or any other skincare brand. Just because The Ordinary is super drugstore and super popular, it doesn't mean that you don't have to match the products you reach for to your individual skin's needs. I think as a line, The Ordinary caters much less for people with very sensitive skin than it does for people with very resilient skin, particularly when it comes to vitamin C's and exfoliating acids. They do have some products such as those amino acids and some of the others that will work well for sensitive skin, but on the whole, I would just take a look at the products that you're reaching for. The Ordinary tends to pitch at relatively high concentrations, like I spoke of with that niacinamide, with some of their vitamin C's that reach upwards of like 30%. That is ridiculously high and will give even the most resilient skin a little bit of prickling, tingling, and sensitivity. I think particularly if you've got very sensitive skin, take a look at The Ordinary. Look at the products that you're thinking of buying and say, actually, could I get the same results with a lower concentration, maybe by shopping another brand? The Ordinary, like any skincare brand out there, isn't going to cater for everyone, and always keep that at the forefront of your mind. Just because someone on Reddit, Instagram, or here on YouTube is saying this product is game-changing, amazing, and you need it in your life, think they might have a very different skin type to what you have, and it's all about matching the products you reach for to your own budget, your outcomes, and of course your individual skin's needs. So just keep that at the forefront of your mind, and honestly, it'll be smooth sailing from there. Hopefully, by sharing these 5 common mistakes we all make when it comes to using The Ordinary, we can just get maximum benefits from the brand with minimum risk of side effects. I've been guilty of all of these. There is no shame, no judgment. Sound off in the comment section section below if this is the case for you too. I really want to get that conversation going. The Ordinary can offer amazing skincare at budget price points, proving you don't need to spend extra to get extra. And hopefully with these hints, tips and hacks, it'll just make it smooth sailing when it comes to the brand. So wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.